Yo, 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 what is going on, people? How y'all doing? Oh, Lord, I gotta fix the hair. It's a little bit all over the place today, but good morning. Good morning to everybody. How are y'all doing today? Thank you, thank you. Hold your applause. Yes, 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 yes. We gotta fix this shit right here. Oh, my goodness. How's everybody doing today? I see there's some comments in the comment section before I even get into the stream today. Good morning, Sis. Good morning, Azzy. Snowslop. Good morning. Snowslop told me I got to turn off my rollover ads. Well, the good news on that, Snowslop, is that before I have to turn off my rollover ads, the good news is that we are streaming on 3 different platforms. We are on Twitch, we are on Kick, and we are on YouTube. So with that being said, if you can, man, make sure that you're able to, let me get this off my screen so I can see what's going on. If you're able to, always go to the other different platforms. In case you get a ad on Twitch, you can go over to YouTube, Kick, to be able to kind of like mitigate the ads, you know what I'm saying? And also when you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like button that I just showed you right there. If you can hit that like button, that would be greatly appreciated and all that good stuff. But yes, if you're on Twitch and you get caught behind an ad, I'm on Kick and I'm on YouTube as well. In my link tree, you'll find the links to all my other socials so you don't get jammed up or tied up. I might cut the ads off on Twitch. Who knows? Depends on how I feel. But other than that, right now is where we at. So get over it. It's just gonna have to be what it is until now. But man, how's everybody day doing? Or excuse me, how should I say morning? How's everybody morning going? Is everybody morning starting off good? Is everybody morning starting off lovely? I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully everybody is starting off good. Hopefully everybody has a good morning today. Cause yeah, it is, what's today? Today's hump day. Yeah, so far so good. I hear you, sis. I hear you. So far so good. Hopefully today is going to be a good day for everybody. It's Wednesday. Isn't that right? Oh, yeah. That's what somebody said. All right. So we're going to get it started. We're going to get it cracking. Today we have our 3 topics. We got fitness, that we're going to go over. We're going to tackle some dark humor, and we're going to get into the economy. I don't have anything for AI today, only because of, I guess, the way I'm going to tackle the economy. So it might be a little bit of a shorter show, but you know, it is what it is. We'll be okay. We'll all live. We won't die. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Let me sip this coffee real quick. Boy, that was much needed. Yes, sir. We need that today. We needs that. We needs. You know what? I usually check to see if my sound is working. You know what? I usually and it's working. And plus, I'm getting feedback from y'all, so that even lets me know that it's working. So I didn't even have to check it, but shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. It's orking. She said it's orking. All right. Well, hey, shit. As he says, it's orking. It's orking. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and fall into the first segment of the show. And the good news is, starting off today, I got all 4 segments triple tasking, and I'm dead. You're dead. Don't be dead. Be alive. Be alive. Be alive. Be alive. Oh, it's a good day to be alive. Every day is a good day to be alive. It's only gonna suck when you die, because then you're not alive no more. Woot! So we're going to hop on to the fitness portion of the show. We're going to go ahead and get the, what do I call it, banner up in front. Bam! Look at the banner. Look at the banner. Y'all see the banner? It's got a border and everything. Jesus. And guess what? I got banners for every segment now. Each segment will have a banner. So if you just hop into the show, guess what? You're like, what the hell is he talking about? The banner going to be right there. It's going to be right there. Right there. You're going to see the banner. You're going to see the banner. I know, right? I know. I'm getting the hang of it. You're going to see the banner pop in and all that good stuff, man. It's getting real yummy up in here. It's getting real, you know, professional. Oh, snap. I think, Azzy over here, she was multitasking and she accidentally dropped her purse. Woo, man. She accidentally bumped the purse off of a counter or something. She's like, ah, shit. Oh man, she just really, yeah. But hey, we here for it. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Azzy, for the 20 biddies. We appreciate you so much, and we have to say out loud,
Hey, thank you for the bits. They're great.
Mm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You proud of my banner? But then you said, "Ha ha, just kidding." So I'm confused. Are you proud of my banner? Or you're not proud of my banner, sis. Now you got me confused. But if you need me to teach you, I can teach you. You know what I mean? You done taught me enough, so I can teach you a little something, something. You just let me know. If you got OBS, I got you. I can show you how to make a banner in 2.3 seconds flat. Not that quick, but I got you. I got you for sure. If that's what you need, of course, there's no problemo. All right, so first portion of the show is going to be what the fitness, and we are going to hop into the first portion of the show. No, I was. No, I was. You were proud of it, and just man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So first portion of the show, we're gonna hop into what the fitness, and we're gonna have to we're gonna hop into this young lady here who's clowning on every fitness and female influencer. You know what I mean? She kind of makes fun of them and kind of puts her twist on it, which I enjoy watching. I mean, honestly, if it was up to me, I'd just put her on mute and just watch shit. But anyway, let's go ahead and put her up on the screen because she is looking at me trying to say something right about now. Yeah, she's looking at me, guys. Let me tell you. Yep. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I got to show you what I'm seeing because she's looking at me. She wants to say something, but I really want to put her on mute. Cause I mean, better seen, not heard. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Is it better like this or like that? I think it's better like that. Like this. Like that. I guess it don't matter. Anyway, let's roll the footage and hear what she's talking about. Here we go. Here we go.
Hi guys, come watch me train back, even though I know you'll be watching my fat ass because that's how I've set the camera up. I start with a pull down and unnecessarily poke my ass out before I sit, and then I move to a bent over row where I place the camera directly behind me for you to see that pussy fat. After I do an exercise like side raises, because even though it's not a part of back day, it's a good angle for my ass. And then we come to the end of the video where I will stand with my ass in the camera and pretend that that was a really hard workout. I'll then do a peace sign and walk off. See you next time.
I didn't hear what she said.
Hi guys, come watch me train back, even though I know you'll be watching my fat ass because that's how I've set the camera up. I start with a pull down and unnecessarily poke my ass out before I sit, and then I move to a bent over row where I place the camera directly behind me for you to see that pussy fat.
Ooh, wait. What do you want me to see? What?
Behind me for you to see that pussy fat. After I do an exercise like side raises, because even though it's not a part of back day, it's a good angle for my ass.
Say less.
And then we come to the end of the video where I will stand with my ass in the camera and pretend that that was a really hard workout. I'll then do a peace sign and walk off. See you next time.
You know, while she was talking, I just couldn't help but think of one thing while she was talking. I was like thinking to myself, like, man, you're looking really good. It's just if you could just
shut up, bitch.
It would just make the world a whole lot better. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm here for it. I greatly understand what you were saying, and I appreciate the twist you put on the fitness influencers that are female. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yes. Shout out to her for that one, y'all. Yes. That was lovely. And we're going to give her a round of applause. We're going to give her a round of applause for that one right there. Yeah. All right. I'm have to switch that screen there.
Hi guys,
Shh. Don't be interrupting my show, girl. Don't interrupt my show. You need to be quiet. All right. So we got this next one, this next video right here. We have a, what do you call this? I guess you call it Texas cheer tumbling. So basically Texas cheerleading, basically. They're working on a routine, you know what I mean? They do the toss the person up the air and all the flippity, twisty, whatever things you want to call it. Let's see how this went. Let's see. And if it has music, just letting you know, I will have to put the video on mute and we'll just watch it in silence together, as awkward as that may seem, but it'll be okay. We'll live. Yeah, but if there's music, I'll just mute it and then we'll watch it. But because I don't want to get a copyright, because YouTube does not play that nonsense, boy. They will send you a nice little email, and they don't play around at all. YouTube does come with the. YouTube will hit you with the strikes. So let's not ignore that. But this right here we have is Texas cheer. Cue the crickets. I'm so glad you said that. Crickets. I need crickets for my soundboard. Shout out to you for saying those words. I was trying to think of what I needed for my soundboard. Crickets. Thank you, Azzy. Thank you. Matter of fact, just for that. Oh, look at me messing the show up because Azzy over here making sense. Damn it, Azzy. Thank you. You really don't understand. I was racking my brain I was like, there was something else I was gonna add to my soundboard. What is it? And I couldn't think of it for the life of me. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I need to add. Won't he do it? Now, you know what? I'll stop. Anyway, so the video we have up here, this is Texas cheerleader, whatever. They do the throwing up in the air, the tumbling. You understand what it is. Let's see how this went down. We're going to roll the footage. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Let's get it. Let me turn on the music just in case. Here we go.
Do not miss your chance.
Oh, can't hear it. Let's see. Here we go. He got her up. She goes, oh boy. It was about to be a rap ski. Okay, second time. Nope. Third time is a charm. All right. Man, hold on. That first one, boy, this was an episode. It was a scene right out of Final Destination. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, boy. Look at that. Man, shout out.
I said, goddamn.
Shout out to him for catching her, boy.
What? What?
Man, look at her. I'm pretty sure she is like lifeless right now. She's like she thought it was over, boy. She's like, man, oh my goodness. Man, no, that first one is where it's at. Like, look at this, boy. She's like, full blown, boy. It was a wrap, boy. That was a Final Destination moment. As a matter of fact, they had a scene in Final Destination where a gymnast actually got unalived from doing one of her little bitty flippy tumbly tricks. So, man, that was so close, boy. I mean, lucky she weighed all of like 62 pounds because, man, look at, boy. Jesus, look at this. He ain't even stand a chance, bro. He didn't even there was nothing. He's like touching him more than he even is. Man, boy, it was over. Whew. Boy. That was pain. Boy, that would have been painful, boy. It would have been a very nasty fall. She would have landed on all neck. It would have been all neck. Just like in Final Destination. It would have been all neck. It would have been a rap ski. It would have been a rap ski for sure. Anyway. Anyway. Let's finish the rest. And anyway, second time. It's like up. Okay, I got you. And then third time, what do we do? Third time, spin around, up, one leg, boom. Hit him with the victory. That's right. Yes, sir, man. Congratulations to them, boy. But man, I'm like not as happy for the success, and I'm more happy for the save. Like seriously, like it's good that y'all did it, but man, that save was actually was better to watch than actually the completion, the success of the move. Like, oh man, thought it was over. I thought it was over. My heart skipped a beat there for a minute. For a minute, I was like, oh, but she made it. She made it. And they better take that dude out to Papa Do's after that. Like, mom and dad, feed that dude. Give him something. Whatever he asks for, give it to him. Because your daughter's life was about to be on the line. Straight up. No way around it. What is this? I think this has music to it and we can't watch this next thing. But anyway, the next one we got here is going to be, let me see, does it got music? Of course it does. Of course it has music. So we're going to have to watch this in awkward silence together. And you know what? I'm going to get you some copyright music. Jesus, I got to write all this crap down. Copyright music. So whenever How you spell copyright? Copyright, yes. Not right, but right. So whenever we start watching these in silence, I can put some of my own music in the background, so I ain't got to be too silent. But hey, my voice ain't that bad, is it? I didn't think so. So anyway, the next one we're gonna watch is some soccer players. Some soccer players is gonna show us some of their celebrations. You know, when they get excited, they score. You know what I mean? And they do their celebration, and they got their little celebrations that they do. For some reason, it seems like everybody's having a hard time doing the slide, and that's what it seems like we got going on here. So we're gonna show you some slides from the soccer. Man, I want to play it. Can I play the music? No, because YouTube really do be coming with that copyright nonsense, man. Oh well. So we're gonna watch this and gonna see how this is going. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Boom. Oh no, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt. It really did. Oh man, that's like a common thing in soccer. He mad. Don't get mad, bro. You the one who did it, asshole. Oh my goodness. Oh, the dude. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just get back up. Just get back up. That's all you got to do. You just get back up. There you go. Oh, okay. Well, he caught himself pretty good. How we got you? Boom. Oh, that was the first guy. They showed the first guy from a different angle. Safe. Oh, but not the guy in the background though. Boom. Face first. Hey, just own it. Oh, we got a good slide. Oh, he's still going. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Buddy. Oh, robot. Whoever did that edit, that was a good one. That was funny. I like that edit. Let's see him do that slide again. That ending slide was pretty smooth, though. Even though it was edited, that was nice. Look at him. He's just rolling. Everybody else planted their face. He goes in for the... Robot moving up, down, up. Oh yes, look at him. That was nice and smooth. I like that one. That was a good one. The face plants are the best. They go face first into the ground. They straight up go face first. So shout out to them for that one. Yes. Yes, sir. Shout out to them for making those fantastic slides and unfantastic slides. We are here for both. We're here for the good ones and the bad ones. You know what I mean? But anyhow, we're going to slide on to the next video. And the next video we got is going to be... Let me get this other shout out real quick. Hopefully, how much time do you got to give in between shout outs? Boom. Is that enough time? You have to wait 1 second. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so the next video we got is we have there we go. Got that shout out. We have a young kiddo here. Seems like his parents. Hey, right? I know you saw that, didn't you? Of course, bro. Of course. I always gotta show love, man. So we got this one right here. See, we got a parent who clearly said that they accidentally took their son to the wrong age bracket sports. And let me go ahead and refresh this because I think I need to refresh all my videos. Let's see. Are we good? All right, cool. So let's see if we got music. Do we got music? Of course we do. My goodness. I'm going to get my own copyright music so we can have my own tunes as we play so they can't say anything in the back and while I'm doing this because that's just nonsense. But anyhow, so parent says I accidentally took my son. Man, copyright strike in a minute. They'll mess around and email me while I'm doing the show. I'll be like, who is this? I'm like, oh my God. They'd be like, your monetization, if you're lucky you're not monetized, but if you were, that would be given to everybody else. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. At least I'm learning now before we get to that point. So I know what to do before we get to, that stage of life. And it's coming, by the way. It's going to happen. It's going to be great when it happens. It's going to across all. So, we on our way there. So somebody took their kid to the wrong age brackets tryouts, and let's see how it went for him. So let's see. So we got little man right here. He's rolling up. Clearly, these kids are on a knee, and he's standing on both legs, and they the same size as him. So clearly, he or she parent showed up at the wrong time. He walks up, how he's feeling. They let him participate anyway. He's never experienced something like this. Well, he's about to find out. And there he is right there. You see him? Here he is right here. Little man right here. And everybody else is just like towering over my man's right here. Everybody just towering over my man's. So here we go. Let's see. Get him in there. He was nervous, but he sucked it up and went out there anyway. Shout out to him. All right, shout out to him. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, he's doing the drills. He's doing the agility drills. Cut. Took some tough plays from the big kids like a man. Up, get that shit out of here, little homie. You at the wrong place. All right, he's running a 40, I believe, if that's what you want to call it. He's still bossed up. I don't know if he made that. He made him run like a dog. Okay, but he still did it. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for being out there and still putting in the work. And hopefully the parents should have showed at least one catch. Hopefully he got a catch out there. And shout out to the coaches for still letting him practice with the older kids, because they didn't have to let him, you know what I mean? So they let him get out there. They let him still run with the big boys and get experience he wasn't ready for, you know what I mean? And shout out to the older kid for not giving him no slack, because he had to show him, like, hey, even though you're in the wrong spot, we still gonna treat you like one of us, because it's only fair that we do so. We ain't gonna hurt you. Only thing might hurt is your feelings, but I mean, that's just a part of it. You're okay. You ain't gonna be physically hurt. You're gonna be, you might be a little bit emotionally scarred because you can't catch shit over here on this side, baby. Like, you ain't catch nothing on my side. I ain't about to hear nothing from nobody. But other than that, shout out to him. You know what I mean? He went out there, did it anyway. He was nervous, but he still stood up against all nerves and anxieties and fears. So give him a round of applause. Alrighty, and I would like to save that video, but for some reason I cannot, because I don't know why. Let me see if I can. Oh, there it is right there. Boop. Alright, cool. We got that one, and we'll check that for later. Alright, so let's see. This is a quick one. This is going to be a... oh, man. Yeah, this is actually pretty painful. So this here is a, I don't know if you can call it a UFC fight, or call it an MMA fight. It's an MMA fight. So it's a very short clip, but the fight was stopped, and we're going to find out why. I think I could turn this up because it has sound, but not music. So I don't know who these gentlemen are. Like I said, it's not UFC. It's just an MMA fight, as you can clearly see. They might have the name of the thing on the gloves, but who cares? Let's see why the fight was stopped. Roll the footage.
Latać nam tutaj Alan Kwieciński. Ale nie intencjonalnie, zdecydowanie. Tutaj chciał nam latać ptaszek, ale szybko wylądował na ziemi.
Man, why'd you jump?
Latać nam tutaj Alan Kwieciński. Ale nie intencjonalnie, zdecydowanie. Tutaj chciał nam latać ptaszek, ale szybko wylądował na ziemi.
Jesus, why?
I said, God damn.
Oh man, that hurt, boy. Oh God. One more time. Let's run that back one more time.
Latać nam tutaj Alan Kwieciński. Ale nie intencjonalnie, zdecydowanie. Tutaj chciał nam latać ptaszek, ale szybko wylądował na ziemi.
As soon as he landed on his feet, Buddy was like, exactly, bro. He was like, why? He's like, bro, I aimed at your stomach, fam. Like, I was trying to punch you. I practically aimed at your jaw to be more realistic, and you just decided to jump. Like, who the hell jumps on a punch? Like, why? Like, I mean, right, bro, right on it.
Latać nam tutaj Alan Kwieciński.
Like, right on it, fam. Look at this. I mean, and hopefully he was going for a flying knee to the face, which if he was, it was the right move. And maybe just that nut punch was just like the perfect defensive move for a flying knee. I mean, I actually think it is. Because look, shit works.
Ale nie intencjonalnie, zdecydowanie. Tutaj chciał nam latać ptaszek, ale szybko wylądował na ziemi.
Look at him. He's like, yeah, I would have been like, fight over. I can't even do this no more. Like, bro's cheating out here. He's doing nut punches in the air and stuff. Like, we We can't have that, yo. That's just not even it. That's not it. Oh, man. Hopefully he's okay. You know what I mean? And hopefully he's wearing a cup. Jesus, got him good, yo. Like, just right in the air. Even the crowd was like, oh. That's when you know it's bad. When the crowd reacts, crowd says, oh. That's when you know it's bad. What up, Queen? Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go. We got our next video here that we have. Let's see what we got. Oh, this was actually a nice one. So let's see what we got here. We got I don't know if this is high school or college. I don't know for sure. I'm assuming it's college. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's a high school, but it could be like a, I don't know, like a D3, 4, whatever that shit is in college. But let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. See what we got. So we got a football team here, and it says that he caught it with his legs. And hopefully we don't got no music, but let's see what we got here. Let me go ahead and pull this up all the way, and let's run it. Here we go. Run it. And we got music, of course. Pull the music back, run it back again. Here we go. We got it. He drops back for the pass. Hits him. He's on the fade. Oh, and that actually counts. The ball never touched the ground. What? That was fantastic. Yes, sir. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And yes, you should be every amount of hype for that. Yes. Yes. Let's see that one more time. Get it? Blue. Right. Man. Hey, he gets to talk every ounce of trash he wants to for that one. He gets to talk all the trash in the world. He earned that. Let that man talk his trash. You can't say nothing. Like, shout out to him. You cannot say nothing. He gets to talk all the trash he wants to, because that catch right there should have not happened, but it did. And to the guy who he caught it on, yeah, they're going to be talking trash about you, bro. They're going to be like, how you going to let this fool catch it with his feet? Like, how? How are you going to let him catch it with his feet? Let's see. Where did he go? Oh, man. I missed him. Where'd he go? Oh, man. I won't be able to give him a shout out, but it'll be okay. But anyhow, so the next video that we have, we're going to pull up this next video. And it is, let's see what we got. Should I save that one? I'm going to save it just in case for later on. I may need, because I want to see that again. So next video that we have here is going to be, oh man. All right, so we got another MMA fight. It's not really a fight, but it is a what's going on during the fight. So let's just pull this up. Jesus Christ. All right, here you go. This is real quick. All right, so they say his nose. So he's in the middle of a fight. Let's see what's going on here. Let's check it out.
They're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna let it go. That is.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
Goodness.
Look at that. They're gonna let it go.
And they are gonna let
I love it. I love it. Look at that. Oh my God.
No.
That is. Woo. Look at that. Look at that. They're gonna let it go.
And they are gonna let
I love it. I love it. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. He's finna go back in another round? Nah, bruh. I'm not going in. I'm not going in. No, sir. Look at that thing is sideways. Hell no. No, sir. His nose is sideways. Did you see that?
I said, goddamn.
That is a very sure way of never using your nose
my
again.
God.
Like, man.
Oh my God.
Like, look at it. Look at this. Look at his nose.
They're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna let it go. That is. They're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna let.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna do. I don't know.
Look at it, yo. Oh my goodness. It is that way. It's literally that way. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. And they're gonna let him keep going. Like, bruh. I mean, I give you it for heart. I'm not taking that from you. I'm just like, is it worth it? Like, I mean, what's the bag looking like? There may have to be a serious bag on the line for you to be out there like, no, we finna keep going. Like, just he got that look in his eyes like,
Why the fuck not?
yeah, I get it, buddy. I get it. Jesus, man. Oh, man. Whew. I'm gonna rub my nose. Jesus. Ouch. Ouch. Just ouch. Anyhow, all right. Let's get to the next video. Get this off my screen. Good gracious. Bruh.
They're gonna let
Like,
go.
why? We'll save that one too. Anyway. Oh, that was it. Oh, snap. Well, that was it for the what the fitness part of the show. Yeah. And as far as fitness goes, I usually lump this into everything, athletics, everything, you know, because why not? It's all part of the same thing, just different variations of fitness. So anyway, but yeah, so that was the fitness part of the show. So we're gonna go ahead and I forgot to put the fitness part on the banner, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next segment of the show. So let's go ahead and switch up that banner here. And the next segment we're going to dive into is, bam, dark humor. Look at that. Look at that. And I got a border around it. Like, man, that is just lovely. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Like, man, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, so we're going into the dark humor portion of the show. If you are a sensitive, emotional, cancel person, believe in six genders, I don't know, whatever you are, any kind of emotions that you have towards all that stuff, like, please just step away, leave for a little bit, and then come back when we get to the economy portion of the show. So if you're sensitive in any shape, form, or fashion, you know, if you, it's not fair and that's not right, you know, because there are no limits when it comes to these jokes. There are no limits whatsoever. And I didn't watch some of these, so we're gonna react to some of these live together. So if a couple of these suck, I'm sorry. I just want to sometimes have a fresh reaction with you when I look at some of these, instead of like trying to pretend like I'm reacting, which is kind of sucks. I don't like doing that. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we are in the dark humor portion of the show. Let me take this in this copy. Yeah. Oh, is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, Azzy? Bam, back at you. Yes, sir. Back at you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me give you the what should I give you for that one? Oh yeah, here we go. This is for you. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're at the dark humor portion of the show, and we are going to hear some dark humor. Let's get the first one up. All right. Oh, there it is. Boom, what the fitness. Boom, dark humor. Look at, and I got it on the reaction side too. Yes. Also, I didn't mention, if you want to contribute to the show, there's a Cash App and Venmo right there at the bottom of the screen underneath this dude's face. Underneath this is right here if you want to contribute to today's show. Haha, they've got an ad for men's boxers. Uh-oh. Men's draws are being... Uh-oh, what was that beep noise? Oh, crap, I missed it. I missed it. Are we still in the ad? What were you talking about? Ad for men's boxers. What did I miss? Okay. No. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and hop into the dark humor portion of the show. This gentleman's going to give us some dark humor. So let's see if his humor is dark or not. Here we go. Let's hear it.
This is dark humor. If you laugh, you're out.
What's the best part about dating an Ethiopian girl? She's always gonna swallow.
What's the difference between a straight beer and a gay beer? The gay beer come in cans.
How many emo kids does it take to fix a light bulb? None. They just like hanging in the dark.
This is dark humor. Laugh, we're out.
What's the best part about dating an Ethiopian girl? She's always gonna swallow.
What's the difference between a straight beer and a gay beer? The gay beer come in cans.
How many emo kids does it take to fix a light bulb? None. They just like hanging in the dark.
Damn, they hanging in the dark. That was brutal. Shout out to you over there on Kick. I appreciate the follow, homie. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's what that thing was. So thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. He said that was me following you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's pretty brutal. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. He said because they like hanging in the dark. Oh, bro. What the fuck? I mean, really, fam? Come on. That wasn't nice. I'm gonna have to cancel myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel myself on that one. Ah, brother. All right, we're gonna switch over to the next one. All right, so this one, okay, I hate to say it, I did see this one, but this one has music. Man, I want to play this one with the music, but I can't. I can't, but I want to so bad. I can't play it with the music. Let me pull this one up anyway. So this one is a growing up with siblings in the 90s. You grew up with siblings in the 90s, right? So got this. I don't know if this is. I don't think this is commercial. I think this is part of a clip from a video. I believe a clip from a movie. I don't know what movie it is or whatnot, but I can't play the audio because there's music being played. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to play the audio. It's a 40-second clip. I don't think music's going to be played the whole time. What up, Sean? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Good morning to you, sir. Nice to see you here this bright and early. Did you got your Folgers with you? This ain't Folgers, by the way. This is, I cheaped out this time around, and I didn't make a bad choice. I must say it. I mean, shit. Good to have you. I'm doing good. My sister was a whore. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on now. I'm doing good, man. How's you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We're doing the show. We're in the dark humor portion, as you can see right there. You see your boy got the banner right there, so you know where we're at in the show and all that good stuff. All right, so here we go. We're gonna roll this thing right here, and let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see something. Nah, it won't be about that, but it's gonna be about something else. So we're gonna roll the video footage. I'm gonna let it play, even though there's music in the background. I don't think the music plays long enough for me to catch something, but we finna find out. So here we go. Let's roll it. All right.
What's wrong with you? I just wanted to see how long you could hold your breath before you black out. Don't do that. I could have died. Whatever.
I would have beat his little ass. I would have whooped his ass. Shout out to the little brother. He said, you could have killed me. He said, whatever. I would have beat his ass before he had it. He grabbed it and held it. He pulled back. He pulled back. When he wrapped his head, he pulled back. He was trying to kill him back there. She said, as the movie is called Vacation. Okay, I've never seen that movie before, but that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. He was really trying to kill his brother. He said, I want to see how long you can hold your breath. fuck that. See it again. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Summer breeze. Look. wait. Look at the little brother right here. Look how he pulls back. Oh my god. He's dragging him on the other side of the car. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
What's wrong with you? I just wanted to see how long you could hold your breath before you black out.
Don't do that. I could have died.
Whatever.
Look at him. Round 2. Where is he getting all these bags from? Oh my goodness. He had bag after bag after bag. A round of applause to the little brother. But he would have caught an ass whipping that day. Like, hell no. Hell no. You're not finna just sit here and choke me out in front of mom and dad and then nobody try to save my life. Oh boy. Anyway. So we're gonna switch over to the next one. The next one is My Darkest Jokes. It's from a person doing comedy, a comedian. This guy name is Chance Royce. I've never heard of him personally, but we're gonna see what Chance Royce has to say. But let me make sure I refresh the screen because it seems like if I don't do that, then everything is gonna screw up as we go. So we're gonna pull up old Mr. Chance Royce on the screen. I haven't actually heard this joke yet, so I hope it's good. If not, my apologies. Until next time. But let's go ahead and roll this guy up on the screen and see what he's talking about. He says it's My Darkest Joke. So let's see if he qualifies. And if he does, cool. If he doesn't, well, the hell with him. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get this one pulled up. We got it pulled up already. All right, let's go ahead and roll the footage. Let's go.
This next joke is so dark it made my therapist cry. So in 2018, my little brother died. He had a little heroin whoopsie daisy. That's the only way that's funny. Dude, it gets real serious. But a month later, my mother, grief-stricken, she took her life.
Damn.
And I know that's a little TMI and really not that funny. But for my little sister, my big brother, and myself, that's like the worst way to find out you are not the favorite.
Yeah. Chance, I gave you a chance. And look how you do me. Look how you do me, Chance. Did y'all like that one? And maybe that one was kind of over my head, but I wasn't feeling that one. That wasn't Chance. How dare you? How dare you? All right, so we're gonna roll into the next one. Chance let me down. I gotta check all Chance's jokes from now on. I can't even give Chance a joke no more. That was Chance Royce if you was into that one, but Chance, you let me down, man. I had to give it the old sad trombone pause. But the next one that I have, I didn't check this one either, so I'm kind of nervous on how this one's gonna go. This one says it's another dark joke of the day, allegedly, and it's a dark joke. Let me refresh the screen real quick.
Joke time, everybody.
Okay, Jesus, this guy's got a lot of energy. All right, he's got a lot of energy on this one. All right, so let's see what he's talking about. This one's got a little funny look to it. It's got a little funny aura to it. So let's see what's going on. So what does he have for us? I don't know. Who is this? As a matter of fact, who is this? Zeke 8813. If you're looking for him, Zeke 3813, 8813. So let's run it. Let's see what he's got going on. Here we go. He's got a lot of energy. Here we go.
Joke time, everybody. This one's a little dark. I'm sorry, but I laughed at it, which means I have to share it with you now. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
So there's a woman that just finished giving birth. The doctor's holding the baby and looks at the mom and says, I have some bad news and I have some good news. Which one do you want first? Oh, my goodness. Give me the bad news, please. Give me the bad news. Okay. Your baby's a ginger. It has red hair. Oh, my God. Okay, what's the good news? It's dead.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that. He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Yeah, I feel you, Sean. I'm the same way. Again, nah. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Jesus. See, now it ruins the whole aura because I tried to want to react to it with you guys. I didn't get that one either. And then if I don't watch them, then this shit happens. Now I have to start watching these and giving like some, all right, whatever. But anyway, we'll move on to the next one. Where is this one at? Where did it go? All right, so we're gonna pull this one up. Actually, see, this one is kind of messed up. All right, so the next one we have here, this one says, as a matter of fact, let me pull up so you can read what I'm reading. So this one right here, it says, when you're about to nut, but you get robbed. I mean, I can't even put the two together. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine you're about to nut and then you're getting robbed oh God. All right. So let's see what happens in this type of scenario. Let me refresh it to make sure it doesn't stop in the middle of it. Let's see what happens in the type of scenario where you're about to nut and you get robbed. Here we go. Let's start it from the top. Let me run it. Let's go.
What a big house, man. Wow. Hey, you think this guy's asleep? I don't know. Guess what? What? I'm gonna come on him. Yeah. Let's see if he wakes up from this one. You like that? Yeah. You like my drops? Merry Christmas, boy. You like that? Yeah, in your eyeball. Shut up.
They shot him. He better haunt them in his dreams for the rest of their life. How you go nut on somebody then shoot them when they wake up? That's fucked up. He woke up. Shut up. Somebody breaks in your house, sees that you're asleep, and their response is, I'm gonna come on him. It's like, what? Like, there's money in here. Let's go get the jewels and the money. No, I got something better to do right now. It's like, bruh, what the hell is wrong with you? Again. Okay, before we even start, why did my man do... Tell me y'all caught that. Tell me y'all caught that. Look at what he did before he's about to beat. Look at what he did before he's about to rub one out. Look. Why did he do that? What is wrong with this fool? That's probably why he got did the way he did. You don't start off a rub out session like that. Why would you do that? Look at this though. Look, why does he do the crime? That's why it happened the way he got taken out was because of this right here. Look at this. Like, nah, bruh. You going to hell. No. And then a loofah?
What a big house, man. Wow. Hey, you think this guy's asleep? I don't know. Guess what? What? I'm gonna come on him. Yeah. Let's see if he wakes up from this one. You like that? Yeah. You like my drops? Merry Christmas, boy. You like that? Yeah, in your eyeball. Shut up.
He was so serious about it. And then the music in the background is hallelujah, it's raining, man. Then he hit him in the eyeball with a piece and then shot him when he woke up. That was so savage. Golly. You better haunt that dude in his dreams for the rest of your life and torture him. Man, that was brutal. Oh my goodness. Like, wow. One more time. Oh my gosh.
What a big house, man. Wow. Hey, you think this guy's asleep? I don't know. Guess what? What? I'm gonna come on him. Yeah.
He should have woke up right there. That's when he should have woke up. He should have been like, what? Like, no. He lets all this happen.
Let's see if he wakes up from this one. You like that? Yeah. You like my drops? Merry Christmas, boy. You like that? Yeah, in your eyeball. Shut up.
Damn, that's so messed up. Whoever thought of that skit is just, who thought of that skit? That's what I want to know. Who thought like, hey, I got an idea for a skit. Check it out. You're about to beat off, right? And before you beat off, you do the cross thing, right? And then you have a loofah that you're gonna beat into, but you're like, what the hell? Might as well do it anyway. And then like they're about to come in and rob you, but then you get scared, but you go to sleep. So you pretend like you're asleep. And then the robbers, right? Instead of robbing the place, they decide to beat off and nut on you. And then he hits you in the cheek, and then he aims and hits you in your eye, and then you wake up out of your sleep and he shoots you. Who thought of that? Who thought of that? Like, seriously, who thought of that skit? Like, I got a good idea for a skit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's just that's just, who thought of that for a skit? Like, golly. Oh, man, some people are sick and twisted in the head for sure. Like, that is just crazy work right there, boy. That is crazy work. All right, we got one more for the dark humor segment of the show. Oh, yeah, we got one last one. This one here. Let's see, this will be the final one that we got. And then we're going to move over to the economy portion of the show. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Pull it up. Boom. All right, so this one says this is a dark joke. Well, we'll see. We'll be the judge of that. So let's see how this goes. Here we go.
Excuse me? Excuse me. Have you seen my dog? He's about this big, and his name's Buckles, and he'll be all wet and muddy and smelly because he's been in the pond.
No, I haven't seen him.
Okay, good. He hasn't got out of the bag then.
Oh, no.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Dang, she wrong.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you seen my dog? He's about this big, and his name's Buckles, and he'll be all wet and muddy and smelly because he's been in the pond.
No, I haven't seen him.
Okay, good. He hasn't got out of the bag then.
That's messed up. Why did she have to run and go check to see if the dog got out? That's messed up. That's messed up. Evil, evil, bad lady, bad lady, bad lady. How dare you? Oh my goodness. That was terrible. That lady there, she needs to be kicked in the head. Oh man. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was not nice. All right, anyway, so we'll switch over to the economy portion of the show. I'm afraid to play this guy. So we're going to switch over to the economy portion of the show, and they have this thing that I came across. I don't know how true this is, if this is true, if this is live, if this is real. Oh, let me switch my banner up. Bam. There we go. Got the economy. Man, I feel so good making these banners that I have right there, so it makes sense as to what we're seeing. So I got I came across this video, and this video it explains something. I don't know if this is true or not. I just kind of pulled it up because I was like, yeah, there's something to talk about. There's something interesting to look up to and kind of see like what's going on or whatnot. But it's talking about what is it talking about? It's talking about what is it? A creative society, basically, and the way the creative society works and how it would be able to extend human life. And it's going to give a huge extension pause on human life for up to 1,500 years. So let me pull up and let these people explain exactly on how this type of scenario works. like I said, I don't know if this is true or not. I was just kind of curious when I seen it. And this was from, at least this was posted May of 2023. But let's let them talk and see what they're talking about. So let's go ahead and pull this up and let's roll the footage. Here we go.
The transitional period will take about 5 to 6 years. After its completion, we will enter the creative society. And the creative society is a world of incredible possibilities where the latest technologies will be available. The health capsule will allow everyone to extend their lives beyond the species limit and live in a healthy and young body for at least 1,500 years. The replicator is the technology that will enable us to create anything from the tiniest particles, manipulating matter at the quantum level. These technologies will be in every home. And that's the answer to why we will no longer need money.
I don't know. What do you think? I don't really know. I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to happen to extend human life to 1,500 years. The only way I could see that possibly happening is if you integrate humans with AI robots and be like a 50-50 humanoid or whatever you want to call it. I don't really see that happening, but I mean, if that's something that they can see possibly happening, well then the hell, that's crazy. That is crazy. So if anybody's trying to live 1,500 years, you can go out there and go be a test dummy and see exactly what it takes to become a future, my assumption, humanoid human, half robot, because that's the only way that could be possible. There ain't no other way. You can't tamper with nature, so you're gonna have to have some kind of like humanoid technology, human man-made technology that's gonna extend you out to be that long. You know what I mean? So I just found that one pretty interesting. But this next one that we got up here, we have a comedian up here, which I should have used this to segue into this, but I didn't. But here we are now. We got a comedian up here, and he says, blame the economy. And he's out here, you know, messing with one of the people in the crowd. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, and let's see what he's talking about. So here we go. Run it.
You in college?
No, graduated.
Really? And what?
Economics.
Okay, that's probably useless. What are you going to do with an economics degree? What does that do?
Work in finance.
Oh, that's cool. I bet you meet a lot of douchebags, yeah?
It's in the hospital.
You work in a hospital?
Yeah.
In finance?
Children's hospital, yeah.
Children's hospital? In finance. Are you the person that has to give like terrible news? You're like, sorry, you can't afford your child's cancer treatment. Shave his head now so it's less of a crushing blow later. If I can give you economic advice, get a wig.
That's messed up. That's just horrible. Round of applause to that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was funny. We'll read that back one more time. I like that one. Here we go.
In college?
No, graduated.
Really? And what?
Economics.
Okay, that's probably useless. What are you going to do with an economics degree? What does that do?
Work in finance.
Oh, that's cool. I bet you meet a lot of douchebags, yeah?
It's in the hospital.
You work in a hospital?
Yeah.
In finance?
Children's hospital, yeah.
Children's hospital? In finance. Are you the person that has to give like terrible news? You're like, sorry, you can't afford your child's cancer treatment.
This is so messed up.
Shave his head now so it's less of a crushing blow later. If I can give you economic advice, get a wig.
That's messed up. But that probably is her job. It's like, sorry, you can't afford to give your child cancer treatment. That's so messed up. Oh, I gotta give the victory music for that one. That was good. All right, so then the next one we got for the economy, we have this gentleman here. He's speaking on, what is he saying? Oh yeah, he's speaking on Joe Biden, how Joe Biden is gonna make the economy a better place. And I don't know, man. I think he's I don't know. We're gonna see what he says and see how this situation pans out. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm kind of curious on how this thing works as far as Joe Biden making the economy better. For those of you who's got faith in old Joe, let's hear it from the man's mouth himself. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up. You know, I'm no bias on either side. And cut it straight down the middle, and we're just gonna hear what this guy has to say. So here we go.
Joe Biden thinks people's lives are better because of him.
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche. And so you have an awful lot of people who are, notwithstanding the fact that things have gotten so much better for them economically, that they are thinking, but how do you get up in the morning feeling happy?
I don't know what's scarier, the fact that this guy thinks he's doing a great job or the fact that people actually believe him. Joe Biden thinks people's lives are better because of him.
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact.
It's a phenomenal negative psychological impact.
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche. And so you have is a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche.
Can anybody explain to me what a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche? Can anybody explain the positive in that? Because I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to lean one way. I'm just actually really trying to understand what that means. Is anybody?
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche.
What is that? Does anybody know what that is?
Shut up, bitch! And so you have an awful lot of people who are, notwithstanding the fact that things have gotten so much better for them economically.
Shut up!
That they are thinking, but how do you get up in the morning feeling happy?
I don't know what's scarier.
I'm just not. I'm not.
The fact that
phenomenal. I'm not understanding what's coming out of this guy's mouth right now. And again, I'm not picking sides. I'm just curious on like what he's saying right here. I don't get it. What is he talking about?
Is a phenomenal negative psychological impact that COVID has had on the public psyche.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck
are you talking about? Blow the whistle. Like, seriously. What is he talking about?
And so you have an awful lot of people who are, notwithstanding the fact that things have gotten so much better for them economically.
What? No.
That they are thinking, but how do you get up in the morning feeling happy?
I don't.
Yeah. How about this? I'm not understanding what he's saying. I don't know what a phenomenal negative psychological impact COVID had on the world. I don't understand that. And if you're saying that it's a phenomenal negative psychological impact that it had, I don't even think he understood what that even meant. Because okay, let's say he did. If he did understand what a negative phenomenal negative psychological impact means, and that means that he was pro the negatives that came out of COVID. That's all I can think of. That's all I got. I got nothing else as far as that's all I could put together with that. I can't seem to comprehend any of that. Anyway, let's move on away from that guy, and we're gonna move on to another individual. And this guy, as everybody knows, this is Mr. Bill Burr. If you don't know who Bill Burr is, you should, because he's a very interesting character. And I'm putting him on here because of the simple fact that he says something right here that has a really good point. And the older I get in life, the more I seem to understand what this really means. And it's something that is very important that people should hear right now. It really needs to be said, because the issue that I think that a lot of people have is everybody's looking for something external. Everybody's looking for an external fix. You know, you're looking for a president to solve your problem. You're looking for some kind of external method to help you, to better you, to do something, but that's not the case. And he's gonna say it in a way right here. So let's just let him cook real quick. Let me pull up Mr. Burr. Let's pull him up. And, you know, he's always got to talk his shit, and he's funny to listen to. So let's hear what he has to say. Here we go.
I've only met 2 people that had like a vibe like her in my life. And the first one was a dude, so that wasn't happening.
Hold on, you gotta clear that up. You didn't date the guy or nothing.
No.
I just want to make sure.
Why are black people let go of this homophobia? You always got to check. Like, what are you doing?
For the
With your
story.
manicured eyebrows. Like, I'm fucking going to sit here and act like you're all good over there. Like, you don't swing a leg over the fence every once in a while. You got fucking sandals on and white socks. You look like you just came from a steam room. No, I just mean, like, I always paid attention to energy because my energy was terrible. I was, like, all introverted and blah, 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 blah. So I was fascinated with people that were just free. So that's what I meant. We're going to go back to sucking dick for a show again? This guy's a one-trick pony over here.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a garage going off. It's just super loud. All right, play it one more time. Here we go.
I've only met 2 people that had like a vibe like her in my life. And the first one was a dude, so that wasn't happening.
Hold on, you gotta clear that up. You didn't date the guy or nothing.
No.
I just want to make sure.
Why are black people let go of this homophobia? You always got to check. Like, what are you doing?
For the
With your
story.
manicured eyebrows. Like, I'm fucking going to sit here and act like you're all good over there. Like, you don't swing a leg over the fence every once in a while. You got fucking sandals on and white socks. You look like you just came from a steam room. No, I just mean, like, I always paid attention to energy because my energy was terrible. I was, like, all introverted and blah, 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 blah. So I was fascinated with people that were just free. So that's what I meant. We're going to go back to sucking dick for a show again? This guy's a one-trick pony over here.
So yeah, so what he said basically, like he was saying, like, you know, he's fascinated with people's energy, and that's what it is. It's like everything that you're looking for, and what he was explaining, you know, he was basically saying, like, at first I guess he was talking about the 2 people vibes that he felt best when. He said one was a woman, one was a dude. But just fascinated with people's energy. It's like you bring the energy, you bring the aura, you got it in you. It's you that has to bring it forward. What you're looking for is in you. Like, you should wake up every day, not should, but wake up every day and just be happy, be excited. You know what I mean? Like, you should just be grateful that you're able to do what you're able to do. Like me, for example. I get to sit here and run and create this show. You know what I mean? I get to create the topics that I get to put forth to bring together. I get to create what it is I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk about, what it is that I'm going to put on each tab, each slide. And then when I present it, how I feel, how my aura comes off, how, you know, if I'm going to present this show and I'm going to be on like. So on the next slide, we're going to have the dark humor segment of the show, and we're gonna put this up here and gonna hear what this guy has to say. You know what I mean? It comes from you. It's inside of you. It's the aura, the energy that you bring to the table. It's nothing outside of you. It's nothing external. It's you. It's all you. And to, you know, you don't want to have shit energy. If you got shitty energy, it doesn't matter how good of something that you have. It's you that has to bring it forth. It's you that brings it to life. It's like the best way I can explain it is like an instrument. instrument. You know, you have these jazz musicians who are freaking amazing. They're great at what they do. You know what I mean? They're really, really good at what they do. They can play anything. They're super intricate. They're like super technical with everything. They know all everything about the instrument. However, you could have somebody who is nowhere as good as a jazz player, but they got a different style, and then they have a different energy, a different aura about them as they play. And you would probably enjoy or like their style better, even if you are as technical as a jazz musician, just because of the energy, the aura, them that they bring to the table. You know what I mean? So always understand that when you're going through life, it's all about the energy that you bring forth. You got to find it within yourself to have that energy, that aura, and pull it out. And it takes discipline to have that energy. You know, a good way to look at it, like mind your business, stay in your own lane. Mind your business. So whatever business that you're into, and I always say this, tend to your business. Focus on your business. Stay in your lane. Make sacrifices and take out stuff that don't serve you. And when I say serve you, take out things that don't feel good to you. For example, if you're around somebody that's always a negative Nancy or whatever, stay away from them. They're draining your energy. They're draining your aura. You know what I mean? If there's something that you do and every time you do it, you realize that, you know, like it like has this feeling on your chest or in your heart, like the next morning you wake up and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. Stop doing that. Quit doing that. You know what I mean? Because your heart has electrical impulses. Your heart pumps like an electrical impulse, believe it or not. And that's why a lot of times you feel shit in your chest, you know what I mean? Because there's a positive and a negative pull inside of us. It's electric, and we can feel it. You may not acknowledge it, but you can feel it. You know it's there. So everything that you're trying to do, it comes from within you. It's an energy pull inside of you, and people can feed off the energy. People pull towards that. They gravitate towards that. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I don't know who could I use for an example? It's like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's in a room, you gonna feel like damn, that motherfucker there got, you know what I mean? Like he has a certain pull towards him. Or like when Bill Burr was even talking, you know what I mean? He has a certain pull towards him, the way he talks, the way he delivers his jokes, the way he, you know, the way he gives off his talent, the way he delivers his punchlines or whatever. You can feel it, you know what I mean? It's energy within you, but the energy comes from sacrifices. Figure out the sacrifices that you have to make that is gonna strengthen your energy within yourself, and you'll feel it as time goes on. My opinion: diet, exercise, staying away from a bunch of like negative things that drain you. You know what I mean? A bunch of how do you say this? A bunch of pointless sex can drain you. That can have a huge drain on you. You know what I mean? We all may enjoy it, but you're having it with the wrong person. They just gonna drain it out of you and give you their negative energy. So stay away from that. It comes in many different forms, but you got to understand it when you're dealing with it and always stay focused on it. So therefore, when you have this good aura, when you got this good energy, you're able to serve and give it to others. You know what I mean? So you're able to serve and share it with other people, because I couldn't put this show on if I had shitty energy. Just couldn't. It wouldn't work. You got to have some kind of energy. There's got to be something behind you to where people will be like, man, I want to, I enjoy hearing what he has to say. You can hear it in your voice. You can hear it in the way you walk, the way you talk. Sometimes people are just pulled to you and they're like, I don't know what the hell it is about this motherfucker, but it's just something. Kind of like a warrior, like Leonidas. If Leonidas walked in the room right now, you'd be like, and you've never seen the movie 300, right? But Leonidas walked in a room in like a business suit or like jeans and a t-shirt. There would probably be something that would pull you towards him, but you couldn't figure it out. But then when you finally found out who he was, it was like, oh damn, you motherfucking Spartan King. Clearly, Leonidas wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking. He could kill you at will if he wanted to, or he knew not to let that warrior out, and he knew when to use it, when not to use it. He knew that he could take it to that level if he didn't need to. he knew the things that he's been through. Like, he has that spirit in him, and that's what you have to go through in order to have that kind of aura inside of you, but also be able to tame it, to be able to use it, and to be able to understand, to know that it's not just for me, it's for me to serve others with. You know what I mean? You can't just hog it all for yourself. You put it for a reason. Serve, give it to others as well. Because you're trying to let other people know, like, you got this same shit in you as well. It's not just me. You got it too. You just got to make sacrifices and dedications toward what you need to be towards or go towards. So that's why I want to point that video out personally. Because when he said that, it was like, it makes sense. He said, I had shitty energy, and he realized that there was a vibe in other people that he found. He said he found it in 2 other people. There was a vibe in them, and people always talking about a vibe. It's an energy. It's a magnetic energy that you have that you can use to pull towards people. That's why some salesmen are so damn good. Because salesmen always say you got to sell yourself. Good morning, Moki. That's why a salesman always say you have to sell yourself. That's what they mean. They're selling themselves to you because they're selling their aura. They're selling their essence. They're selling their energy to you. And half the time, a good salesman is not selling you their product. You fuck around and like them so damn much, they're like, man, what is this motherfucker selling? Oh, that's what you sell? Shit, well, I'm just gonna buy it just because you're a cool person. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it ends up turning into a lot of the time. So just learn that about yourself. Learn the power of energy. Learn to have a good aura about yourself, but understand it takes sacrifice in order to get to that point in life. You have to go through some shit. You do. You have to go through some shit. It's gonna hurt. But that's just what I want you to know. So this next gentleman that we have on the show, this guy, what is his name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? I forget this guy's name. Steve Bannon. There we go. Steve Bannon. So Steve Bannon, I'm doing good, Moki. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping in. Have you been here? Or you just now commenting? Which one is it? My shy friend on the internet. And hopefully you cam up the next time you go on stream, because yeah, we need to see you cam up at least one time. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm just messing with you. Not really. So the next person we got up on here is Steve Bannon. He's gonna give his spiel or whatever on the economy, and he has a pretty good take on it. He's gonna give you a little bit of understanding of the 08 crisis and different things, and a different way of speaking on it, as far as looking at it from a different perspective and give you an understanding. So let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Bannon up here. You're welcome. Let's pull up Mr. Bannon up here on the screen, and let's let him cook for a little bit. It's a 4-minute clip. I don't think I'm gonna play the whole thing, but if I do, oh well, I did. But let's check him out. Let's see what Bannon got to say. And somebody down here in the comment section said Steve Bannon is in prison, and this is why. I mean, all because you're in prison for speaking could be I don't know. If you're in prison for speaking, then you have to hear what you were talking about, because 9 times out of 10, if you're in prison for speaking, it probably means they're trying to shut you up. But let's hear what he has to say. So let's let him cook. Here we go.
We live in neo-feudalism. This is not capitalism. This is where you have a underclass, right? A lumpen proletariat almost that's taken care of by the state. You have the very wealthy, and you have this kind of neo-feudalist working class and middle class in the middle that pays for everything. And the guys at the top, we've socialized the risk, that $1 trillion of infusion, right? Remember, the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve on the morning of September 18th, 2008, when they're in the Oval Office talking, is $880 billion. The balance sheet of the Federal Reserve on January 17th or January 20th of 2017, when Donald Trump raises his hand, is $4.5 trillion. The most progressive president in the history of our country, President Obama, saved the wealthy. And here's how they did it. They just turned on the taps of liquidity. We call it, the technical term is quantitative easing. Right. The not technical term is called bailing out the people who are guilty. Okay? So essentially, if you owned anything, you had the greatest 10-year run in history.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's move to the TARP vote. And whether you think, so now all of that is happening.
You have to do TARP, the first one you have to do.
Yeah.
You know why? Your fiduciary, when a guy like Bernanke walks in and says, I need $1 trillion, right? You don't have time to debate. History's going to look at you. And he
have
says
to do it.
the American financial system is going to collapse in 72 hours, and the world financial system 2 days after that. You have global anarchy. There's not a person on earth. I don't hear these libertarians and all these, free market, let capitalism take place.
Right.
No. When they come in and ask for the first trillion in an emergency, I believe you have to say, okay, we got to do it. I don't know what went on here, but if you're telling me this is going to save me and at least get down the road, I'll do it. But remember, that's the first trillion. We kept on for another $3.5 trillion. $3.5 trillion. This is just bailing out the people that caused the problems. Got to think about it for a second. Goldman Sachs didn't lose any equity. None of the partners really missed any bonus payments. None of GE still in business. AIG, it all still exists. All the donors. Okay, the reverse side of this, remember, there is a corollary to this. It's quite powerful. And we know from the notes of the Federal Reserve, a guy named Richard Fisher, the president of the Federal Reserve of Dallas, argued this in the room constantly. He said, by doing this quantitative easing, which you're just flooding the zone with liquidity, we will save the institutions. And we will save anybody that's a big real estate holder or a hedge fund or bank. But he said, there's a huge reverse here. Number one, savings accounts, you're going to go to zero interest rates. Savings accounts are going to go to zero. So 5,000 years of the Western tradition, back to the Marty Bannons, which is be a good householder. Get a wife, get a mortgage, get some kids, and you save your money. Well, now if you save money, you're a sucker. Because
Damn. Ugh. That is true. That is so true. A lot of people did get bailed out in 08. And quantitative easing is just another way of what he said. Quantitative easing is another way of saying bailing out the people that are guilty. So if you hear quantitative easing, think about that. And nowadays, if you save money, you're a sucker because your money can't stay still. You got to keep it moving, and you got to figure out how to keep it moving, because if it stays still, inflation is going to eat it up. So you gotta keep moving. You gotta figure out how to keep this thing moving. He's speaking facts right now. He is. It's like the guy yesterday saying we need to have exactly, like, you gotta have investments. If your money's staying still, that silent killer is called inflation, and it's gonna be eating at it. And today we see it more than ever. Back 20, 30 years ago, we really didn't see it as much. We didn't understand it as much. And plus, a lot of us were probably like kids and teenagers. But it wasn't eaten up as much as it is now. Now you see it, and it's like you can't keep your money still. You better put it somewhere where it's going, so the next time you do reach back for it, at least it kept up with the pace of inflation, because that's just how things work.
Because it's broken the trust. That's the trust is broken. If you save money, you're a jerk, because you're not going to get any interest pay. In fact, the bank's going to charge you. So there's been no, you can't put money away to save into the system. Number two, the pension funds. The pension funds are going to be destroyed. Today we have a $9.5 trillion gap between the obligations of the pension funds and what we've earned off the pension funds. Why? Because it went to zero interest rates, and the bonds that they can buy have no juice in them. Right? The other thing is public schools and all this. Even communities that are not leveraged can't issue bonds because there's no juice in the bonds because the negative interest rate is 1.5%. We've essentially put the burden on the bailout on the working class and middle class. That's why nobody owns anything.
Right.
But the millennials today are nothing but 19th century Russian serfs. They're better fed, they're better clothed, they're in better shape, they have more information than anybody in the world at any point in time. But they don't own anything. They're not going to own anything. Okay, and they're 20%. If you mark in time against their parents, they're 20% behind in their income, and there's no pension plan in the future. They're all gig economy. We've literally destroyed the middle class in this country. Okay. And both political parties. By the way, this is not about Republicans and Democrats.
Right.
This is the way the system works, and this is the way the system comes together to protect itself and to move itself forward. Okay. And so because nobody understands even the rudimentaries of finance, right? And they keep the public kind of economically illiterate.
Shout out to Steve Bannon on that one. In case you don't know who he is, that's who he is. And he said it best. This isn't about a red or a blue. This is about the system and how the system is going to keep moving forward. This is how it works. It's how the system works. The system is doing what it's designed to do. Either you learn it and you roll with it, or you don't understand it and get rolled over. That's why I say energy is extremely an important factor in everything that we do, man. Your energy has to be good. You got to have a good energy about yourself. You got to work on your energy at all times, your aura, your essence, and that comes with discipline. And that comes with sacrifices. That's what's going to get you to where you need to be. Because in my opinion, my understanding of life, my years of being on Earth, one thing that I've always noticed, energy. You got shitty energy, nothing's going to work for you. There's a rapper by the name of Skepta. He said, what did he say? I forgot how the bar went, but he said something about something beefing that's not for me. Good energy makes the stacks increase. That makes a lot of sense, because when you're in a good mood, when you got good spirit about you, when you feel good about life, you feel good about waking up, you're appreciative about the fact that, man, I get to do this today, not I have to do this today. I got the opportunity to make this happen. You see the fruit, you see a goal, a purpose of what you're doing, and you're able to be like, okay, so if I keep doing this down the line, I'm gonna get to that. Like okay, cool, I get to hit that goal. Not I'm trying to hit the goal. I'm gonna hit it. I just gotta keep doing what I gotta do to get to where I need to get to. You know what I mean? It's a different mindset. You have a different energy about you. So okay, when I wake up, I gotta keep going towards this goal and fighting and striving toward it. But I know I'm gonna get it. It's not that if I'm gonna get it, not when I'm. It's like I know it's gonna happen. So your energy is different because you understand that the opportunity that you have and that you're gonna take, you're gonna reap the fruits of your labor, and he's speaking on the system and how the system is working. The system is designed to go a certain way, so the system is gonna do what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. So if you understand how the system operates, how the system works, it's cool. You need to figure out how you're gonna operate. How are you gonna operate in a system that works the way it does? Well, understand how it works. Use it to your advantage and have good energy about yourself and serve others with your positive energy. So shout out to Steve Bannon for dropping those bars. I don't know what year that was in. I don't know what year this video was made. I mean, it was posted this month, but I don't know what year that was made, because like I said, the highest year he got up to was 2017 when he was talking. So I don't know exactly when he dropped those bars. But Steve Bannon, if you want to know about him, so go ahead and look him up. The next video we're going to pull up here is a short little 40-second clip. This gentleman here, not really familiar with him at all. He's just a random person I found, but he was a good segue into the next thing to talk about after Steve Bannon. And he's going to talk about the dark truth about inflation. Attorney Ryan is his name. So let's pull up old Ryan on the screen. Like I said, it's a 40-second clip. It's real short. Let's let him talk. Here we go.
Workers are fed up with paying inflated prices. A report by the Economic Policy Institute reveals that 53% of inflation is being caused by record corporate profits. But to add insult to injury, companies are now offering less product while demanding higher prices. This is called shrinkflation, and it's the reason this 28-ounce bottle of Gatorade is the same price as this 32-ounce bottle of Gatorade. This is happening because companies realize they can raise their prices, lower the product offered, and report record profits to their shareholders. So the next time someone says that inflation is being caused by higher wages, ask them why we should continue to pay more for less without a raise.
Just to be honest, I didn't know 32-ounce Gatorade still existed. I thought they downgraded all of them to 28s. Honestly, I didn't know that they still sold 32-ounce Gatorades. I thought they were all 28s now. But yeah, so he's speaking on shrinkflation. So basically, you're getting a smaller product, paying the same amount, if not more money, which is going on right now, as we can all see, which is crazy as hell. And prices just keep on going up and up and up and up. But he said it's called shrinkflation. I never heard that term, but as weird as it sounds, it makes sense. So yeah, you're paying more money for less product of the same stuff, and hell, the ingredients might even be cheaper that they put in it, which is a double whammy. However, we're gonna put up somebody up here. We're gonna put somebody up here who is gonna give us an explanation on how they're gonna battle inflation. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but I'm gonna let you see, and we're gonna listen to their opinion on how they're gonna battle this inflation. So let's see who we got up here. Let's see what she's got for us. We're gonna hear her opinion on the old inflation. So we just had one guy speak to us on how this system works. We had another gentleman talk about inflation and shrinkflation and how that's going on and how that's eroding at people's pockets. And now we're gonna hear who this, I don't even know how she got elected as a person to even be running for the presidential campaign. Because correct me if I'm wrong. There's a procedure that you go through to become one of the runner-ups or whatever nominee for a president, if I'm saying the word right. So I don't remember her going through that process, but I digress. I woke up one day and next thing I know, she's like, I'm running for president. I'm like, when? Wait, did you go through the process? They just deboed her and put her up there, but I digress. Let's go ahead and hear her battle. Let's hear her on the topic of inflation. So here we go. Let's let her cook. We're going to let her cook. Here we go. I'm rooting for you, Kamala. I'm rooting for you.
And also, what else are you going to do to fix this problem with inflation?
All right, thank you. Well, let's start with this. Prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously, very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for all people in our country. So it's a big issue, and we take it seriously.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
But there is also a point that is important to make on the Build Back Better framework. One, it is designed to make it less expensive for working people to live. It was specifically designed to bring down the costs of childcare and increase accessibility and availability. Designed to bring down the cost of elder care and make it available to all those working families that need that support and need that help. And Build Back Better is not going to cost anything. We're paying for it.
Send me to Washington, D.C. Thank you very much.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Shut up!
Okay, so how is she going to battle? You know what? Okay, well, that was her take on the topic of inflation. She said that when prices go up, it stresses people out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. She says it's an issue that we have in the United States. Which that's true. Yeah, okay. Yeah. She says things are very expensive right now, is what she also says. She says it's very expensive. I'm like, okay, yeah, true, okay, right. She says that things keep going up and it's stressing the working class people out. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah, right. Okay. I got nothing. I have nothing. I don't know what to tell you on this one. I got nothing. If you got anything, please let me know what you got. Please tell me if you have anything. Like I'm reaching for something here and I don't know what to. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But anyway, boy, that was. So we're going to go on to the next one and we're going to hear about the other person. Interesting for sure. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, okay. So now we're going to go on to the other side, and we're going to hear what the other side has to say about similar topics. So let's go ahead and pull this up. And I couldn't find like a direct answer or a direct question with a direct response the same way I found this first person. So the other side is gonna have people that kind of interject because everybody's interjects whenever he talks. So we're gonna see what we got here. So let's go ahead and pull it up. I'm gonna let the other side say something and let's see how this goes. Here we go. So we got this lady here. She clearly seems stressed out. I think she'll be okay, but here we go.
Okay. So Donald Trump just said he hopes the stock market crashes in the next 12 months.
We have an economy that's incredible. We have an economy that's so fragile. And the only reason it's running now is it's running off the fumes of what we did, what the Trump administration. It's just running off the fumes. And when there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover.
The stock market is not owned by Wall Street hedge fund fat cats. The stock market, who owns the stock market? Pension funds, insurance companies, 401ks, firefighters, teachers, nurses, who are checking their 401ks every night to figure out, can I retire in the next 5 years? But Donald Trump wants the market to crash, so the average American blames the current president. What does that say about A, Trump, and B, the American people, that we might fall for that?
Wait a minute.
Nurses who are checking their 401ks every night to figure out, can I retire in the next 5 years? But Donald Trump wants the market to crash, so the average American blames the current president.
He didn't say that. That part is not true. He didn't say he wants it to crash so you can blame the current president. That is not what he said. That didn't come out of his mouth. He didn't say that part. Now, he said that everything is running on fumes. He says that everything right now is running on fumes when he was president. I don't know. I can't say yes or no to that. He says that he hopefully the stock market crashes within the next 12 months. She's saying that, she's angry. I don't know what she's so angry about. She says that the stock market is not. Let me put her back up. She said that the stock market is not ran by Wall Street hedge fund fat cats, which, the stock market is ran by businesses. So whoever runs those businesses, okay, I'll say this. Michael Burry, remember he bet against the housing market and he won. He basically placed a hedge, and he had hedge funds that he used their monies to bet against the housing market, and he came out victorious on the other end. So technically speaking, I mean that's what a hedge is. You know what so therefore she's right and wrong at the same time.
Fund fat cats. The stock market. Who owns the stock market? Pension funds, insurance companies,
Companies, yes. Companies do run the stock market, but at some point it's expansion and contractions. You know what I mean? Like, what goes up must come down. Expand, contract. Like, I don't know if she thinks that the stock market needs to go up forever, because that's not a possibility. Nothing works that way. Nothing goes good forever. Nothing goes bad forever. Nothing. So I don't understand where she's coming from personally. Like, as we're looking, things are supposed to, at some point, crash. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand where she's coming from. Like, she makes it seem like he's wrong for saying that, but how long does she expect this trajectory to go up? Because if you look at different dudes, if you look at different people who are investors, right, they all say the same thing. They're like, the stock market is crazy right now. It doesn't even make sense how it's working. But they all see at some point that they know that a crash is inevitable. They just don't know. They can't time it. They don't know when it's going to happen. But everybody who invests in investments, they can all tell you the same thing. They can all say that they all know that something's going to crash at some point. And there's nothing that you can really do about it. So I don't know where she's coming from. I don't understand where her argument is coming from, except to try to make him look bad for what he's saying, because she literally put words in his mouth. And I'm not trying to be on his side. I'm just pointing out the truth. Like, you know, he didn't say that he wants the market to crash on this so he can blame it on the current president. And at the same time, she's arguing that a market can't crash. But you can't control that. You know what I mean? Like, things have to go up and down, up and down. Like, things have to go through cycles and ebbs and flows. So she's arguing about something that's inevitable. That's like arguing about rain happening. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't want it to rain. It's rained too much. Well, it's like, well, shit, nigga, it's still wintertime. Like, we're going to get rain. There's nothing you can do. Like, we're in the season of rain. Can't get mad that it's going to rain in the season of rain. Like, maybe you should wait till the summertime and maybe you'll get that no rains type of season. That's just how things work. So I don't understand what she's arguing from. She's just being irrational.
401ks, firefighters, teachers, nurses who are checking their 401ks every night to figure out, can I retire in the next 5 years?
Yeah, but I mean, people who have their money in 401ks, they've been through ups and downs with their 401ks. They've had 401ks and they've been through times where the 401ks were doing good, and they've been through times where the 401ks were doing bad. So that's nothing new. I mean, granted that this crash might be a hell of a lot worse than all the other ones. I mean, yeah, but it is what it is. So I don't understand her stance on that. So we're going to pull up this next one of, it's just a short 30-second clip. We got old Trump here, and he's going to be talking, and he's talking about, it's a short 30-second clip, so I can't really say what he's talking about, but I'll just roll the footage, let you read it, and let it play. Short 30 seconds. Trump gives his thoughts on Project 25. So let's go ahead and let him cook and hear what he says. And like I said, take it with a grain of salt because it's such a short segment. So let's go ahead and see what he says.
And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is.
And sorry if it's really low. That's as loud as I can get it. So hopefully you can hear it. So here we go.
And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is. It's Project 25. He's involved in Project. And then they read some of the things, and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. But what they do is misinformation and disinformation, and they keep saying, he's a threat to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy. What did I do against democracy?
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Sheesh, shots fired.
What?
Man.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point.
And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is, it's Project 25. He's involved in Project, and then they read some of the things, and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. But what they do is misinformation and disinformation, and they keep saying, he's a threat to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy. What did I do against democracy?
I mean, you know, when a man takes a bullet, you know, you can't really tell him much of shit at that point. He's gonna have his own feelings on how he feels about certain things. So we got one more clip of said Trump, and like I said, I had to get a few mixed up because Kamala's was like a minute and a half, and I had to find like 3 30-second clips of Trump to kind of equal out the same time frame of each, and each one everybody interjects in Trump, and the Kamala had her whole minute and a half rant on what she was talking about. So we got one more, and this one is going to be on Trump and how he will fix inflation. So now he's getting the same question that she got earlier, so now he gets to have his opportunity to actually answer this question. So we're gonna see
over the
how
past
he does.
2 years we have
Whoa, slow down. Who told you to start before I said go? Damn it. All right, so we got this right here. Question we got up here: over the past 2 years, we have seen the prices for everything skyrocket. Whoever put this video out says that Trump is 100% right, Trump 2024, but whatever, give our own personal opinions, not just take anybody else's word for it. So let's hear him talk, let's let him cook, and let's hear what he says. So here we go.
Over the past 2 years, we have seen the prices for everything skyrocket. From food to gas to utilities and insurance costs, many people's bills are up several $100s a month, including mine. If elected president again, what is the first thing you would do to help bring down the cost to make things more affordable?
Drill, baby, drill. We were doing incredibly. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country, probably the greatest economy in the history of the world. We're energy independent, soon to be energy dominant. We were going to be bigger than Russia and Saudi Arabia put together ×2. We have more liquid gold under our feet than any other nation. Any other nation. And these stupid fools ended it. And your electricity bills went through the roof, your heating bills went through the roof. And that's what started inflation. And it hasn't stopped because people are paying now for bacon and for eggs and for the 2 and 3 times what it was just a little while ago.
All right, well, yeah, he does have a point there. He does have a point. He says, drill, baby, drill. So I guess he's going for oil. And if that's what he's trying to say with that one, he's probably saying that he's trying to go for resources. And one thing I won't agree with him on is he said that I think he says we have the most resources underneath our feet. I don't think that is true. I'm gonna have to give the most resources to Africa because I think Africa has the most resources out of any continent on the planet, unless I misunderstood or misheard what Trump just said. But I'm gonna disagree with him on that one. But I mean, I get what he's saying. We could use the resources under our feet and basically use those resources to somewhat try to tip the scale of balance, as opposed to letting things always be outsourced. So yeah, I mean, right now things are just gonna have to play out the way they're gonna play out at this point. There's really no fixing what it is. You can kick the can down the road, but in order for things to get better, they gotta get worse. That's just an unfortunate situation of life. You gotta be able to weather the storm. But it depends on what kind of outcome that these people are trying to produce. You know what I mean? Some people are trying to give an outcome of making a wealth gap that's just so drastic where it's like there's no middle class anymore, which we're damn near at that point now, to be quite honest. We're damn near at the point where there is no middle class. So if you're working a job and not running your own business, that's really where we're at right now. Like if you're not taking advantage of the business portion of how things are being ran and you're having a job, then you're battling against companies who are willing to replace you with AI. And that's just what it is right now, because AI is going to be more efficient and cheaper, I would say, to maintain over an extended period of time. So it's just the battle that we're dealing with, and the only way to combat it is to be creative, use your creative spirit, and mind your business, do a business, start a business, tend to your business, and work on yourself, and to try to get away from a working way of life if possible. I'm not saying that working 9 to 5 is bad, because it's not. It's good. It can sustain you, but the way these people are like going at the world, the way they're dealing with the world, having a what's the word I'm trying to say? Having a certain a fixed income is hindering, because if your wage don't go up, then inflation is going to eat at that. And if you're able to be creative and have your own business and be able to weather a storm during hard times, then you'll be able to take advantage of the tax breaks and benefits, because if they're trying to touch the taxes or do anything with taxes or add more fees, because you can dodge taxes by using the word fees, because we have more fees than ever nowadays. There's a fee for this, a fee for that, a fee, and it's just another word for a tax. You know what I mean? So fees are eaten up just like a tax would. And if you're on a fixed income, then you're getting eaten away by all these silent killers, inflation and fees and taxes. So it's really, at this point, it's like you're just waiting on the inevitable to happen, and how they're gonna end up dealing with it in the end, and what's the outcome gonna be in the end. All right, so now we're on the last segment of, not last segment, because we're not doing the AI segment, but we're on the last slide of the show, and the rest I'm going to kind of do on a whim live, because I want to kind of do this part together, because I found this pretty interesting. I found this very, very, very interesting. This part right here I found very interesting, and it's about The Simpsons. All right, so we're going to do this together. We're going to go on a whim on this together. I'm going to do it all live, all right? We're going to go on a whim. I'm going to start it off with something I found, and then we're going to go off and see if it's true or not, all right? So here we go. I'm going to pull it up, and we're going to start this thing off, all right? So what we got right here is we got The Simpsons prediction for 2024. So let's hear what they got to say, and then we're going to go off on this together. So here we go.
Simpsons predictions for 2224 are seriously spooky. Way back in 1998, there was an episode called Bart to the Future that talked about an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the United States leader, all occurring in the same year. The show gave us a peek into the future, where Lisa Simpson became the President of the United States. In a chat with her team, Lisa mentioned that the previous administration, led by President Biden, left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news report popped up about a nuclear clash with some country, causing massive destruction and chaos. The thought of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is pretty scary, and let's hope these predictions from The Simpsons don't actually happen. But considering the show's history of predicting big events, it makes us curious about what else they might have foreseen for the future. And now, in one of the recent episodes, The Simpsons made an even scarier prediction than anything before. Want to know more? Maybe there's a part 2 to spill the details.
Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in this together. So they said that there was this episode out called
1998. There was an episode called Bart to the Future.
Bart to the Future. All right, so we're gonna do this live. We're gonna do it together. Let's go ahead and run this thing right now. So we got Bart to the Future. So we're gonna find it. Bam. So here we go. So I got to pull it up already. The Simpsons episode, they said in the last slide, it said it was in 1998. I found this part. It says The Simpsons episode 243, Bart to the Future, March 19, 2000. So let's see what we got here. It's an 11-second clip, but we're going to go through and just look for different clips as we go to see what we can find, to see if what this is actually all talking about. So let's see if we can put this together and see, because it said that this Simpsons episode is talking about the year 2024 allegedly. So let's see what we got. Here we go.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be? As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van
Okay, so Lisa is president, right?
Houten from President Trump?
No, she's not.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten? We're broke. The country is broke? How can that be?
So, let's see. Is Lisa the vice president? I don't know. So, Bart to the Future was aired in 2000. So, let's see. So, it seems like Lisa is I'm assuming Lisa is the vice president. But then they're saying that Lisa could be Kamala Harris as well. But let's just keep going. We're going to do all this live and try to piece this together, see if this makes sense. Because right now would be a good time to mess with this. So, let's keep going. Here we go.
In the episode titled Bart to the Future, which was first aired in 2000, we see what the future of The Simpsons was like, with Lisa as the president in the White House and Bart as a failed musician. The idea behind the episode was that the vision was warning to Bart that he needed to change his ways to prevent wasting his life. But were The Simpsons writers instead warning us, the viewers, of something else? In a meeting, Lisa mentions that the country had been left in quite a financial mess thanks to President Trump. Again, something that most people wrote off as being a joke, but one that became all too real in November of 2016 when Donald Trump won the presidential election.
Okay, so then let's see here.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President.
In episodes of Bart to the Future, at age 38, Lisa becomes the first straight female president of the United States of America. They said it's a predictive programming. So here we go.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten? We're broke. The country is broke? How can that be?
Well, remember when the last administration decided to invest in our nation's children? Big mistake.
The Balanced Breakfast program just created a generation of ultra-strong super criminals.
And midnight basketball taught them to function without sleep.
What about my pledge to build the world's largest bookmobile? Isn't there any money left for that?
No, and we borrowed from every country in the world.
Quick, Lisa, call off your...
Bart! Ow! Watch the ponytail. Let him up, please. What are you doing here?
I knew you'd need some help keeping it real, so I figured I could be, like, your co-president.
Co-president? Are you crazy?
Mom, Lisa won't share. Be nice to your brother, Lisa.
Interesting. So they're saying that Lisa is playing Kamala Harris, is what they're saying. Okay. Cool. So let's dig a little deeper. Let's keep digging. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president. Helen?
Wasn't I wearing a hat?
Yes, you were. Now, in conclusion, my administration will focus on the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much. As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
Okay, we've seen that already.
Did you know that The Simpsons predicted that Trump would lose the election in 2024 and Kamala Harris would win the presidency? Lisa explains how Trump is talking down the economy. And honestly, the creator, The Simpsons scares the out of me just because how much actually comes true, that is on the TV show. Back in 1998, an episode titled Bart to the Future hinted at economic crisis and a nuclear war. The episode portrayed Lisa Simpson as the president discussing budget issues left behind by the previous administration, led by President Trump. And look at this photo. Kamala Harris are wearing the exact same thing. Later in the episode, Bart talks to some soldiers about nuclear conflict between Pakistan and India causing widespread destruction and chaos, which makes sense since those two nations have had tense relations since 1947. The prospect of such events, nuclear war and economic collapse, is unsettling. And there's even a map showing how close the race actually is.
That's interesting.
And I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to look at all of these states and see if this is exactly the same, because that's how much The Sims and scare the out of me. And you guys, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Did you know that The Simpsons predicted that Trump would lose the election in 2024?
Okay, so they're saying that Trump's going to lose the election in 2024.
And Kamala Harris.
And Kamala will become the first, and they keep saying straight. I don't know if y'all noticed that. They keep saying she's the first straight female president.
Would win the presidency. Lisa explains how Trump is talking down the economy. And honestly, the creator, The Simpsons scares the out of me just because how much actually comes true, that is on the TV show. Back in 1998, an episode titled Bart to the Future hinted at...
Okay. So we got that. So let's see what else we got. Let's see. We're gonna do this live because I'm really intrigued on how this is gonna pan out.
We inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. Wait, what about my pledge to build the world's largest bookmobile? Isn't there any money left for that?
No, and we borrowed from every country in the world.
Quick, Lisa, call up.
Okay, so we've seen that already. So let's see. It seems like a bunch of the same stuff that they keep showing. Let's see, Bart as an adult. So it seems like they keep showing.
So many people already know that there have been these predictions that The Simpsons apparently have come up with that have actually come true. Like one of them, for example, has to do with this little guy, the three-eyed fish. Well, I'm going to show you something that you've never seen before. This is the original script that was done March 20th of 1990 called 2 Cars in Every Garage and 3 Eyes on Every Fish. This is my original script, and you can see all the cast members are listed here. We have no special guest stars. It's just Dan, Julie, me, Yardley. Hank is in there and Harry. It's not the first time, but I do say, I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? So Bart and Lisa are fishing, and Bart yanks on the pole and pulls up a large fish, and we see that it has 3 eyes right there. 10 years later, in Cordoba, Argentina, there was a reservoir where they actually found a 3-eyed fish. That's the little lure that was put there, and you saw it here for the first time. So many people already know that.
And for those of you who don't know that woman, she's the one who plays Bart Simpson's voice. So Bart Simpson is a woman, in case not anybody knows. She played a bunch of other people's as well. As a matter of fact, we'll find out everybody's name she played because she shows it right here.
2 Cars in Every Garage and 3 Eyes on Every Fish. This is my original script, and you can see all the cast members are listed here. We have no special guest stars.
So Bart is played by Nancy Cartwright. And Nancy Cartwright also, she has, let's see, Cartwright. So it's Cartwright once, twice. So she plays 2 voices that we know of. Homer, the person who plays Homer's voice, Dan, whatever, he plays Homer. He plays the Dean. He plays somebody else. 4, 5. So Homer, the person who plays Homer voice, plays 5 other people's voice. The lady who plays Bart's voice plays 2 or 3 people's voice, and so on and so forth. So like the whole cast is made up of 5 people just doing different voices, which is interesting. But let's keep looking. So let me pull this up real quick. So I'm gonna look on YouTube real fast before we end the show, and I just want to see if we can find more about that episode before we get out of here. So Bart to the Future, that full episode. All right, so let's see. So I got it right here. And let's see what we can find, because they're not going to give me the full episode. They're just going to give me clips. And let me see if I can find it before we get up out of here, because I'm just pretty intrigued by this weird episode. Yeah, so I got to make sure I'm on it. So here we go. So let's just finish this up real quick. Let me see if I can find this. And this will be the last thing. And then we shall be up out of here for today's show. Because if it is true, then guess what? We can always come back to this episode that I did and look at this episode and actually think to ourselves like, well, wow, you were on to something. But if I can't find anything, okay, cool. So this is what we'll do. No, there's no way. All right, so here we go. We're going to look at this one right here.
It? Oh.
All right, so what do we have here?
Enough to shed his blood for the country.
Don't say.
I don't think I have nothing
Teddy
for it. Yeah, I can't find it. There's really nothing much because it's like this, either scraped it or, you know, once things get closer and people start realizing, they start pulling stuff up and taking stuff down because there's too many weird coincidences that are happening that I'm not able to see too much into it. It is what it is. But anyway, we had, and we were able to see whatever we could find. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's show on that note. So just always think back to this and see that, yeah, they're saying that Trump is going to lose the 2024 election and Kamala's going to win. She's going to become the next president, according to the Simpsons in the episode Bart to the Future. We're going to see how that pans out, and we're going to see, and they keep calling her a straight female president, which I guess in the future we're going to have a gay female president. I don't know. We're going to see. So not really too sure on how that's going to pan out, but we are going to see what's going to happen here in the near future because, you know, we cannot ignore what's going to happen. And this looks pretty interesting. No, I'm not going to pull that up. But with that being said, thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate everyone for being here. And stop singing.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Okay. Anyway, let me stop messing with it. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and end this show on that episode. And if you're on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, if you're on YouTube, hit the like button right there. Get the algorithm out and all that good stuff. If you're on Twitch or Kick, also hit the follow button. Greatly appreciate your follow. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll be in for another show. We are out of here. Until next time, thank y'all so much. And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Thanks for the laughs and combos. Have a great stream and gave a like. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We will be back tomorrow with another show in the morning. I got to hit the gym, get these gains, get this workout in, raise this frequency, this vibration. And we'll be back with you tomorrow with another show. And until then, we up out of here. Peace.